Hey guys, Matt here, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about some Marvel news, and Jonathan Majors is at the top of that list. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so, a little different. I want to talk some Marvel news. So there was some publications that came out regarding Jonathan Majors and his future in the MCU. Jonathan Majors had first kind of entered into the Kang Dynasty back in Loki season 1, and then obviously really shined through the Quantumania movie that Marvel produced. Some of you might have liked it, some of you didn't. Overall, I thought it was entertaining, which is really all I can ask for in a Marvel movie. Well, come March of 2023, Jonathan Majors was arrested for some allegations of assaulting his girlfriend in New York City. And ultimately, that sparked a huge debate as to whether Marvel was going to release him, keep him on, and what the future of Kang was going to be like, if there was going to be a future. So a couple things have happened recently, and a number of articles, and I'll post some that have come up. But basically, Anthony Mackie, who is our new Captain America, has kind of stepped in and made some comments in favor and supporting Jonathan Majors. And it's nice to see somebody doing, at least standing for a position that someone's not guilty until proven guilty. So that is kind of a nice thing to hear about, because it's true. I mean, that's kind of the foundation that this country is built upon, is that you're not guilty until proven guilty. So Anthony Mackie comes in, and there was been a number of articles that were posted as he did an interview, just standing by his coworker, and saying that, until things get seen, that's the way this country should be. And, very much like Captain America, he's kind of taken that role by storm. And I think his words kind of echo in that. So, from a standpoint of where Jonathan Majors is going to go from here, that remains to be seen. So when we look to, what this has kind of done on for Jonathan Majors and his career so far, Marvel has been silent. We haven't really heard anything from Marvel. We haven't heard anything from his other actors until now, until this Anthony Mackie inverse interview that took place. Screen Rant really did a good article, and I'll link that in below if you'd like to take a read. Just kind of outlining the whole thing. I mean, keep in mind that Jonathan Majors was charged with assault, strangulation, and harassment of his girlfriend. And those are, by all means, those are heavy, type charges to be, alleged upon somebody. Whether they're true or not, I guess the court of law will find out. I think his trial is scheduled for August. Maybe there will be some other things that happen before then, as most cases do settle, and there are other things, but who knows what this will turn out. We'll have to stay tuned and watch. Nonetheless, I mean, it is really interesting to see how, these actors who are going to play a huge role, as Marvel has that connectivity between movies and storylines, what's going to be the fate. I think Jonathan Majors is a great actor. I know this has taken a toll on his ability to get movies. I understand that he's been dropped from at least 2 or more movies as a result of the allegations. So whether this really happened or not, I mean, remains to be seen. I know his defense attorney has denied any allegations of wrongdoing, and we'll have to see how that plays out. But what does this mean for Marvel and the Marvel Universe and the Kang Dynasty going forward? So I think we're going to have to wait and see. Yahoo had just posted a article recently, and I'll link that as well, where Majors his ex-girlfriend herself may face arrest and domestic violence charges. As Majors claims, he's the victim in this whole ordeal. So there's a lot of he said, she said. It reminds me a lot of the Johnny Depp trial and things of that nature. But one thing remains certain is the multiverse, as it relates to Jonathan Majors, is still up in the air. It is unknown whether he will make an appearance in Loki season 2, or if his future is going to go anywhere as it relates to Marvel. We will have to, keep an eye on that. And thus, I also think that will ultimately affect the price of his comic book going forward as well. Keep in mind, right now, comics are just down on the forefront. I mean, I think all collectibles are kind of down right now. The economy is, a little shaky right now. So I don't think people are spending their money like they were beforehand. But nonetheless, I expect that if we do see Majors reprise his role as Kang in any of the upcoming films or TV series on Disney Plus, you probably will see a spike in that book. And the book did take a huge hit. So, I am a fan of Kang. I really hope that this works out for both parties. And let me know your comments and thoughts down below. I'm really interested to hear and see what you guys think. Do you think Majors is innocent? Do you think he should return to the MCU regardless of the outcome in this particular case? So I look forward to seeing what you guys think. As always, thank you guys for watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, or hit that like if you got something out of this, or if you found the content interesting. As always, guys, I always appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. Take care.